Hi, my friend, it's Pat Sloan here, and today I am going to give you a little tour of quilts from the vault. These are not that old, they're just in the past year or so, most of them. A couple are older, but I was getting the things out yesterday to go ahead and decorate, pull down the fall items, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to bring them on here and show them to you again, because if you're newish, you might have not seen them. I have mail call. I've been opening your cards as I get them, but because I taped a lot of things, I have a bunch of cards that ended up. So I will show a group of cards, and then over the next few days, I'll be showing mail call each day. Just a little mail call. Okay, so first I got my wreath done. This is the one from my front door with the holly jolly, and I'm going to hang the full quilt in my living room, so I'll show you that after that happens. It was rolled up. I don't know where it is now. I think it might be on the bottom there. But anyways, and I used this super cute fabric for the back. So that, and I did the wave stitch. See the wave stitch? Just right across there. So easy. I think I'm going to get another quilt set up just so that in the evenings I can just do the wave stitch. Even if I just do it for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It was just move the project forward, and it doesn't take any brain power, so I can do it late in the evening when I really don't want to be reading a pattern or trying to make decisions, because a lot of things I'm showing you, I actually have to film during part of it. So anyways, I would think I need something else to stitch up. Not that I have a group of tops. I have enough. Okay, the postage stamp, I'm going to leave it up on the wall, but the postage stamp is sewn together at this point. So I do want to put a yellow around it, and then I have some strips from the line, the fabric line of pink, and I think I'll put that around that, and then I'll decide if on the backing I want to piece her name, the baby's name. Then I will work on that if that's what I decide to do. So I'm kind of thinking I will. I think it would kind of be fun to piece her name. Magnolia is long, so I have to figure out. That's a long, and Maggie, I think, is her nickname, so that might have to be what I use. So it's not such a, so it fits on the back. Magnolia is a lot of letters, and I want to make them probably the 6-inch letters. I have 2 different patterns for those. Probably piece them rather than applique them. I could applique them, but I think for a baby quilt that's going to get a heavy use, probably a lot of washing. It's their first baby, so I think the moms wash everything a lot. So I think I do it pieced. Okay, so here's from the vault. Let me do a couple of pieces. This one, whoops. Okay, oh, well, great. Okay, so we'll do this one first. Last year we did the snowflake, and when we did the snowflake, I decided to do mine with a pale pink background, which I just adore. Oops. Something, a bunch of stuff fell on the floor. Okay, so here we go. Here is my snowflake in the pale pink background. This was quilted by Cindy. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love that pink. So that is going to hang, I think, in my stairwell. So here's some quilts from the vault. These are much older ones. Older. The sort of warm and cozy colors. This was, I think, a Linda Brannick pattern. I did a lot of her patterns, or it may have been Red Wagon, which was a group of people, so I'm not sure who that would have been. And then I have the backing. I use a lot of backings that just to use stuff up, so that's like plum, but you can see again, I ran out, so I had to put some fabric on the bottom. It's very typical. Here's one that's been in a magazine. So it was a little stocking with the XOXO, and I love that one. It fits just in some little spot in the house, and there is some backing, piece backing on it. This one has rickrack. Do you see the rickrack for the shooting stars out of the stocking? So fun. This is why you learn to applique, because you can create images like this so easily. So much more easy to do this than to piece this stocking with paper piecing or something like that. You just whip it out super quick with applique. That one's hand appliqued. And here's another quote from the vault. This is one that was also in a magazine at some point. I love the pine cone fabric. Isn't that fabulous? So that was done, was it 2006? And I used up the rest of the pinecone fabric on the back because, you know, it's one of those unique prints that, you know, whatever was left, this does use it up. Once again, applique and rick-rack. All right, what else do I have back here? I have an Oh My Stars, which was one of the first ones that I did, if not the first, with Christmas. And it's quilted with green thread. Oops, let me get the right way. Okay, I'll show you first back here. So here's the Oh My Stars with super fun Christmas fabric. A lot of white in that. And I used the polka dots for the back. Love the polka dots. And I used a light green, had a light green thread on there. Isn't that cool? And it has, you can kind of see the design here. So see that sort of a star with this, with the spirals in it. There, up there, you can, I think you can see it. That was how it was quilted. Good grief, I got a lot of these. These are all the things that I'm going to look at putting up right now. I have a white Christmas tree with red, a lot of red ornaments, and then family ornaments that I have. So I love having a lot of white based background now. I also have dark walls in my living room, so it makes everything just pop and sparkle. Here's one of the table runners I've done over the years. I have like one coffee table, but a zillion table runners. So I just switched them out. Like one year I might use one year use another. So this is one that I did with the kind of Christmas fabrics. Okay, now we did the trees last year. So these trees, this pattern is free pattern from that I did with Fat Quarter Shop. So it's out there. Here's the big tree. I love that. So I'm going to try, is this right? Yeah. There's the big tree. And it's nice. I mean, this is one you could put on the couch and cuddle with. You know, I do have one ladder in my room, my living room. And then I also did, when we were sewing these, I did the small one too, which is so darling. So there it is. I did that one on the dark background, and that's the linen. It's very much like what we're using, the same fabric that we're using for the Woodland Wonderland. It's one of those, it's a cross weave, and I love how it looks. I love that. This is like the dark charcoal. And then it had, I used this backing, which is all like Christmas words and stuff like that. What I just had a light back. I used a wide back for this, for the big tree, because that's what I had and I didn't have to do anything. This is done in the wave too. This one's quilted with the wave. See, this is a nice thing. It just, you know, just give it some texture. It doesn't have to be super fancy to be effective. Okay, let me show you the, you've seen this now many times, the the Holly Jolly wreaths that we just made. But this is going to hang above my sofa this year. I switched that one out, you know, back and forth, what I put above the sofa, because, you know, I see that one the most. So here this is totally done, ready to hang up. And I've did all the green backing on there, which I already had before my wide backs came. I have two other little ones I'll show you there, but let me just show you this one first. Okay, so this is, yeah, so this one first is another one from the vault, way back. This is a sew along that we did with my friend Emily Richards, who is an author. You might read her novels. I mean, she's a novelist. She writes mysteries, and she did a whole series of books with the Shenandoah Valley of quilting, but she's written, I don't know, 60 different novels, and they're all fabulous. And I did two different sew-alongs with her. And so this one we did all the little stockings, and so they're all different. Now, I don't know, I don't think this is online anymore. I think with some changes in my website, this is no longer online, but just enjoy it for what it is. At some point when I have, you know, on my long list of things to do, I will go look for it to see if it might be something I could put back up. I think she did hers as an advent where she made all of her stockings open for her grandchildren, but I closed all mine, so mine are closed up. Let me show you the back. And I love this one because I used up a lot of the fabrics from the front. I just sort of pieced it into the back. There we go, see the bottom? But they're fun because each stocking is a little bit different, has a little bit. There's one with the salvage edges. Let me find that one. So I have a gingerbread man on one, and I have more Christmas stuff. This is just what I'm going to look at putting up this year. So here's the salvages for the stocking. So if you're making any kind of stocking, you could use salvages. Now last year, I think it was last year, maybe it was a year before. Maybe it was a year before. We did the Bring Home the Christmas Tree. Yeah, it was the year before. So I did the table runner with the red car, red, everything red. I love the red car. And here is in my studio. I'm just going to swing this around. And I hung it up there. So it doesn't fit perfectly, but it fits really darn good. So I'm happy to have that up into this room to enjoy. Plus, when you come in my home, we have a hallway that comes right down and looks right into my studio room here, and you get to see that. So nice. So I'm going to show you some cards. My wonderful friend Faith, who's always with us in the mornings, she sent me several cards. I'm sure there's 3 here. I may have moved, oh, one's inside the other or something, but there they are. Aren't they sweet? Thank you, Faith. And this is from Deanna, right? Yeah, Deanna. And this is an artist that she found and saw her exhibits and then got some cards from the exhibit. And I thought that I would enjoy the artist. The artist is Linda Stratton. There's her other work. Here we go. So I just thought that was really nice. Thank you for thinking of me. I do love it so much. That is just gorgeous. All the beautiful, it's a garden. Who doesn't love a garden? I love a garden so much. This is from Kathy. Look how cute this is. And then Kathy sent me a little Starbucks. I'm gonna have a drink with you today, Kathy. So look how cute this is. And remember, I did open all of these as they came in, and so I got to enjoy them for my birthday, but I'm now showing you as they're coming along. So Peggy sent me this one. So gorgeous. Yeah, my energy level today, I'm filming this on Monday for Tuesday, and my energy level is better this morning. Yes. So I'm going to the doctor to see what the next step is. The stitches have to come out. See what he says. This is from Terry. And all of you have written me just beautiful, beautiful notes. I have read all of them. They touch my heart so much. Thank you, Terry. Mary sent this. Cracks me up. Look at this. Exactly. Flamingos on the beach. Mary and I would be best friends. Besties. Now, Becky with Power Tools with Quilting. Becky sent me a beautiful note. Thank you, Becky. Mwah. A lot of you follow her YouTube channel, and she did my tour for my book and showed you some great tips for applique that she likes to do. Okay, who's this one from? This is from Sandy. Look how sweet that is. Thank you, Sandy. She had a neat sticker on her card. All right, this is from April. I love this. This has got great wording. The healing power of the smiley face. And April, you may not realize that I have loved the smiley face forever. I have pictures of me with a t-shirt from probably when I was about 15 years old that had smiley faces all over it, like all different sizes, and they were plasticky but bright colors on black. So I mean, smiley face has been my thing. So this is just beautiful and perfect. It just made my day. Okay, just a couple more today. I have, so these are a couple different cards, and these were from Marla. So Marla said, I just feel so needy, like I had too many things at once, and you all have been just so nice. But Marla sent me all kinds of warm and wonderful thoughts and just beautiful, beautiful messages that just really help. You know, it's really hard sometimes, but it's your notes have been just so uplifting and wonderful. Okay, one more from Jan. This is the last one for today. Jan sent me 2 cards as well because I'm the needy person. I guess I need multiple cards. But she said, look how cute that birthday card is. But look at this with look at that beautiful pictures. The folk artist that did this drawing is Maria Fropper, P-F-R-O-P-P-E-R, Fropper. But look at that. I love that folk art. It looks like a crazy quilt around there and then double wedding ring in the middle. That is just so cool. That'd be neat to frame. All right, my friend. There was a tour of quilts. I have other things going on too. I've been trying to do a little bit on my cross stitch, and I'll show you that maybe on Thursday or Saturday or one of the other days, whatever, one of the days. So I love you. Mwah. See you online.